Welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 718, we're going to talk about Velomachus Lorehold. Now, this is the Elder Dragon, founder of the Lorehold campus. So, for 7 mana, we get a 5/5 Elder Dragon, Flying, Vigilance, Haste. That haste is valuable. So is that Vigilance. I guess flying's not bad. Anyway, when this attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may cast an instant or sorcery with mana value less than or equal to his power from among them for the free. The rest go on the bottom. So what I tried to do was a couple of different things. Number one, this commander wants to attack. Therefore, I was like, well, I didn't want to do the traditional Voltron route with enchantments and equipments because this commander wants instants and sorceries. So, but first and foremost, it's 7 mana, and this is Boros. So let's look at our artifact mana, shall we? We have Soul Ring, Pristine Talisman, Spectral Searchlight. Getting all these bad ones out. Letter of Acceptance. I kind of like Letter of Acceptance. Commander's Sphere, Cultivator's Caravan, Mind Stone, Boros Locket, Worn Power Stone. There's a bunch of them. Boros Cluestone, Fire Diamond, Boros Signet, Felwar Stone, Boros Keyrune, Prismatic Lens. And then we get to the spell-based stuff. The Gift of Estates, just a good card. Desperate Ritual, and Ironcrag Feet. So, that's a whole bunch, I know. But 7 mana is a bunch. And then Tormenting Voice, Faithless Looting, Thrill of Possibility, and Secret Rendezvous are our card draws. Now, we have very few other creatures. As a matter of fact, I think we have 3 other creatures. Gutter Snipe does work. It really does. Cast an instant or sorcery, 2 damage to each opponent. That's a beautiful thing. It does. Sometimes Gutter Snipe will do as much as the commander does. By the way, had a chance to play against this deck. It's a really good friend and patron, Chris, had played this deck, and he actually killed everybody at the table in 1 turn. Yeah, it was disgusting. I was one of them. Blade Historian, giving it Velomachus double strike. And then Charmbreaker. I mean, it's pretty good. Hadn't seen it drawn yet. Oh, I forgot about this. I almost kind of don't think of Dualcaster Mage as a creature. It's so spell-like. Do we have any more that are hiding out? We have Radiant Scroll Wielder. Your instant sorceries have lifelink. Beginning of your upkeep, you get to exile an instant or sorcery at random. It's beautiful, right? You may cast it. And then we have a little bit of pump up or things, I don't know, to make it better. Brute Force. Taking Velomachus up to that, past that 7 power is crucial because that's 3 hits. Battle Mastery is going to give double strike permanently. Psychotic Fury is going to give double strike once, but it replaces itself with Sudden Breakthrough. Now, trying to use as many instants and sorceries as I can. Well, obviously instants. Infuriate, that's another good one. Now, I really like Scroll of the Masters because you get the counters and you can do it repeatedly in multiple turns if that's what you need to do. Now, obviously, with this many instants and stuff, Isochron Scepter, the one time I played it on my Isochron Scepter, I had a Boros Charm. We have Swiftfoot Boots in there. You know what? We're just going to go through this random pile. Skullcrack. 3 damage. Mainly in there. Can't gain the life. double cast, God's Willing, Make a Stand, Volcanic Visions. Now, how Chris won was the Carpe Diem here. Yeah, Seize the Day. That's a one heck of a magic card, especially when your commander already has double strike in that case. And it has flashback. Jay Ballard. This is kind of everything we want to do. We get free mana for instants and sorceries, okay. We tick up to do that, and then we tick up to filter our hand. And then, if we get to the ultimate, okay, we get our stuff back for the free. But where we shine is the removal, because that is where, we obviously don't want our commander to get blocked. Hence the reason why we're running Rose Passage. But we have removal. No particular order. This is all over the place. Sword to Plowshare, Divine Gambit, Divine Offering, Return to Dust, Pyroclasm, Reduce to Memory, Wear and Tear, Restore Balance. I mean, we're only going to have one creature. Probably, right? Introduction to Annihilation, Immolating Gyre, Path to Exile, Rip Apart, Crib Swap, and then some of our damage dealers that, we have a Magma Spray. That Exile comes in handy. That's the reason why Magma Spray's in there. Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Incinerate, Lightning Helix. Got all the lightning. And then that brings us to our non-basic lands. Pretty standard fare. Battlefield Forge, Temple of the Triumph, Ancient Amphitheater. Now, Sunhome Fortress of Legion. I believe Chris played this several games, and I know he put me out with this once. Just because, 10 commander hurts. Command Tower, Temple of the False God, Lorehold Campus, Evolving Wilds, Secluded Steppe, Hall of Oracles. Tap, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Activate only as a sorcery and only if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. So we can only do it on our turn. However, we're just about always going to be able to do it, right? Thriving Bluff and Thriving Heath, Boros Garrison, and then the Slayer Stronghold for another creature pump version. So that is it for Velomachus. By the way, I love that name. It will probably the name, if I ever get a pet, will probably be Velomachus. But yeah, I have played it once. I've played against it, I think, 3 times, and it's a monster. So 718 is done. We'll go ahead and put it on the wall. And that'll be it for today. I do appreciate everybody watching, subscribing, and, thank you so much. Don't forget the links down below if you are looking for cards on TCG Player, or if you don't have an LGS, the Amazon link is down there. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. It helps, keeps the lights on. But right now, we're going to go ahead and shuffle and cut.